I can't stand people. They are so stupid. I can't take this anymore. I'm going to place and light this ghost bomb and make everyone on Earth suffer within a matter of days. I've given this world so much chances.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the California Police Department. 10 minutes ago a big explosion was heard all throughout California. This has led to undisclosed areas of California to be uninhabitable. It is advised that you evacuated California immediately. Grab all the essential supplies, which is food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a cell phone, and a battery-powered radio for your evacuation supply. Stay tuned for more information regarding this dangerous event. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. A strange sound is playing all throughout the western side of the United States. Anyone in the western United States is strongly advised to travel east. It is unknown if this sound is deadly or not, but you guys are still advised to go east of America. It also isn't known where the sound is coming from. It is possible the soundling is connected to the explosion in California, but cannot be confirmed at this time. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
You are listening to the National News Network, providing the United States with news and information to assigned areas. There is a strange and dangerous phenomenon taking place in the western side of the United States. Firstly, there was a very big bomb that exploded in the state of California. Secondly, there is still a sound playing around the whole western United States. Now there's a new, dangerous event taking place in the whole western United States. Right now, people have been violently attacking people for no reason or an unknown reason. However, the people acting homicidal have their eyes completely filled with red. It is unknown what is causing these people to act like big idiots. But you are advised to stay home at all times. If you are spotted and being attacked by one of those people, defend yourself with any means, even if it means to kill them. Now let's talk about the weather for the next several days.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. A number of events in the western United States have occurred. First off, there was a bomb that exploded in California. Secondly, there was a strange sound that is still playing in the western United States. It is unknown what the source of this sound is. Lastly, there is people with blood in their eyes that is acting homicidal to anyone they see. I'm still confused they can still see with blood in their eyes. Anyways, if you are outside of your house, you are putting your life in extreme danger. Because these people don't kill people normally. They kill them by burning and scratching their victims' flesh off, and then they dislocate all of their 206 bones. Then they die due to them losing so much blood. If you encounter one of these people, defend yourself with any means. Even if it means to kill them. Keep in mind your life and sanity is way more important than keeping them alive. The military is now trying to exterminate all of these people that are now considered creatures that are torturing people. If it is no progress, then nuclear weapons will have to be used. So be prepared if the military's efforts are not enough. If you enter your shelter, bring food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a cell phone, and a battery-powered radio. And also bring batteries just in case your battery-powered radio's batteries go flat. Stay tuned for more information regarding these dangerous situations. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. It has been confirmed that these events are connected. The bomb that exploded in California is making demonic sounds that drives a person insane. The military is still having a hard time to kill all of these aggressive people. Using nuclear weapons might be necessary. So you guys are advised to evacuate to East America and also wear noise-canceling headphones to prevent you going insane. If you choose not to evacuate, seek a fallout shelter and bring food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a cell phone, batteries and battery-powered radio, and noise-canceling headphones to not get affected by the sound. If you go outdoors, you are putting your life in extreme danger. Do not wait, as even waiting 10 minutes could decrease your chances of survival. Stay tuned for more information regarding these dangerous situations.
The end is very near. The time is almost here. Your eternal torment is on its way. You cannot escape me. You cannot run or hide from me. You won't even recognize yourself anymore. You will be clueless about everything, including time. Try to survive. You can't. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. Around a minute ago, a strange message was broadcasted for the whole western side of America. These states include Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and parts of Louisiana. It is unknown what the source of this message is, but this was transmitted illegally. People are recommended to ignore this message since one of the crazy people could have transmitted that message. Keep an eye out on the source of that strange message. Stay tuned for a lot more information regarding this dangerous situation.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. These insane people, otherwise known as creatures, are overrunning the military. It has now gotten to the point that we have to use tactical nukes. You are advised to evacuate the western United States to east. Do not wait. You only have very little time to grab supplies. Only bring a cell phone and a battery-powered radio. Find food, clothing, and water at a grocery store on the eastern United States. The military is not enough for these creatures. Do not approach these creatures. If you do, your death level is almost certain. Even though these creatures can only run as fast as 5 miles per hour, they are still very strong. They can lift up things as heavy as 15 tons. And these tactical nukes are very powerful and can wipe out anything within a matter of milliseconds. If you choose to not evacuate, find a fallout shelter. Fallout is a byproduct of nuclear explosions. This message will end soon for your safety and won't waste your time. Stay tuned for more information regarding this dangerous situation.
We interrupt our programming. This is a national emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. The tactical nukes that were launched yesterday were completely useless. They killed only 125 creatures and 50 nukes were launched. So every nuke launched kills only 2.5 of these creatures at that rate. These creatures have spread it all across the United States, and will soon spread across the North American continent unless these creatures could be taken care of, but that's very unlikely. The sound has also spread across the United States. Out of the 300 million people that existed in the United States, only 106 million people remain as official American citizens. The rest have either died brutally by these creatures, or they have turned into one of these creatures by this sound, that been measured 115 decibels. Only powerful sound-canceling headphones can prevent you from transforming into one of these creatures. All programming will be suspended until this situation ends. Evacuating will also not be an option, because all flights and ground transportation will be grounded until the situation ends. This is a very dark time, and this situation is meant to be taken very seriously. It is unknown what caused all of this to happen, but it can't be confirmed at this time. Stay tuned for more information regarding this dangerous situation.
The following is a national emergency that has been declared by the United States government. A new event has started. A tornado has started, but this isn't any tornado. Within 5 miles of the tornado and is exposed to it will experience the following symptoms immediately: random body scars, twisting 360 degrees of the limbs, eyes turning fully black, nausea, which means you forget almost everything you know since you were born, skin tearing apart, blood freezing, dislocation of every bone in your body, losing half your body parts, disalignment of your body such as a head or hand, skin turning black, blindness, and thirst to kill. You will experience these symptoms for 25 minutes and then you die. After you die you will come back to life, becoming homicidal, worse than the creatures that were mentioned a couple days ago, and will become part of tornado. Oh my god, that took all my guts to say that. I better take it easy cause I'm about to get sick. Anyways, seek an underground shelter and do not come out at any costs. Your death will be almost certain. Stay tuned for more information regarding this very horrifying situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. Vicious cats have been seen all across America. These cats have been very ruthless to people and will violently attack anyone they see in their path. These cats will get agitated if they see a human. These cats can run at 30 miles per hour. Although they stare at their victims for 20 seconds, then they chase and hunt their victim. These cats can take any hit force of 500 pounds. They are bulletproof to pistol and rifles. Bring a shotgun or a sniper with you to kill them. The description of these cats are: long sharp nails, big sharp teeth, built like any other cat, a tail of 1 meter long on average, and red pupils. If you see a cat that matches the description, shoot them in the head. If you shoot their body, they will still be alive. Anyone that gets bit by one of these cats will turn into one of them and will no longer be considered human. You are outside. You are putting life in extreme big danger. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation.
The night will hold us close and the stars will guide us home. I've been waiting for this moment. We're finally alone.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Canadian government. A big number of phenomenons have started happening in the entirety of Canada. There have been noises playing, people attacking others very violently, a tornado that makes people experience very gruesome symptoms when exposed within 5 miles of it, and very dangerous cats that become angry when they see a person. These phenomenons have caused 35% of Canada's population to become a viscous cat, or they have died from the symptoms from tornado or by the homicidal people. You are advised to grab supplies and find a shelter. Grab food, water, clothing, medical supplies, a cell phone, and a battery-powered radio for your shelter stay. If you go outside, you will await certain death, as one of these phenomenons could kill you. Do not wait to shelter, as it could decrease your chances of survival. Even waiting 10 minutes could decrease your chances of survival. Stay tuned for more information regarding these dangerous situations.
A PJ, yeah, I'm a big dog and I walk around with no leash. I got water on me, yeah, everything on Fiji.
Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, clothing got me tripping. Got the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
I'm a rockstar, pack up doors, tipping walls, hey. Add up raw, finish nuts, and expose, hey. I was 15, I took codeine with my dog, hey. Pretty Percocet, put methazine, I feel nauseous. Put up a stick and I hop on a plane, still in my wallways. Shit is so risky, I gotta be gifted, he blessed me with fortune and fame. I remember from 50, I couldn't go back empty, I knew I was stuck to the game. Loyal and I never change, I'm never gonna go against the grain. I'm never gonna be the one turn on my brother when police just gotta detain. I won't ever love a bitch more than my mother, and that's on my government name. I can't be no
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. A new event is taking place for the whole United States and Canada. There is demonic spirits that are torturing people to death. Anyone that comes in contact will get tortured until they die. These demons are ripping and burning flesh off their victim's body, and they become black after. They also dislocate every bone in their victim's body, make every organ in their body to explode after 25 minutes, which is how they die. After they die they get brought back to life and then they get sent to hell and get tortured for eternity and can't die. This is very scary and horrific to even talk about. But at least I am saving millions of lives. Anyways, seek an underground shelter and do not make a sound. If you want to talk to someone, pass notes to them. This is non-negotiable. If you fight them you will be accepting your own fate and will not have a good time, let's just say that. Anyways, stay tuned for more information regarding this dangerous phenomenon.
I ain't hating on no one, I wish everybody get paid. Cause we counting up every day, getting hot talent in the grave.
Zany boss, suicide door, brand new bag. College girls, give a nigga head in my raps. Rockstar life, so much money, I'll make you laugh. Hey, the bitch they hate, and you can't miss what you never had. Hey, hey, off the juice, clothing got me tripping. Cut the coupe, walker roof is missing. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping. Ice, lemonade, my neck was tripping.
Se transmite el siguiente mensaje a pedido del gobierno de México. Ha habido una serie de eventos de personas que se atacan brutalmente entre sí. Hay un tornado que mata brutalmente a las personas en 25 minutos cuando alguien está expuesto a él. Y es horrible incluso hablar de la forma en que los matan. Los militares están teniendo dificultades para matar a todos estos espíritus demoníacos y personas homicidas. Hay al menos 500 millones de estas entidades, así que si no pueden manejar estas entidades. Si tienes un arma, mantén la tuya enfocada para cualquier que se interponga en tu camino. Estén atentos a los puntos de venta locales para obtener más información sobre estas situaciones peligrosas.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. 90% of the North American continent has been filled with these phenomena. There is 48 tornadoes that kill people brutally. And it has caused chaos across the North American continent. Worst of all, these entities have combined into one and is now 10,000 times stronger than they were before, and they have multiplied. These mega giants are now being referred as gargantuan jacks. These gargantuan jacks are very dangerous, and anybody seen by them will get tortured for eternity. The torturing will not end. If you are seen by a gargantuan jack, sorry. But you cannot be saved, you will suffer forever. And you will hear demonic ghosts screeching in your ear at 500 decibels. There have been volcanoes, erupting like nothing ever. They have erupted 100 times worse than the Yellowstone supervolcano. I'm sorry to say this, but I think the world is going to end soon. Stay tuned for more information regarding these dangerous situations.
Мы из поколения мужчин, выращенных женщинами. Поможет ли другая женщина в решении наших проблем?
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. The entire North American continent are now filled with these dangerous phenomenons. The North America is now longer safe. Evacuating is not an option. Unless you are near a border. Do not make a sound. Use your tippy toes to walk. Do not play anything above 50 decibels. If you do, a gargantuan jack will hear you and torture you for eternity. Once you have been heard, you are lost and can't be saved. This is not a situation to be goofing around or act like dickheads that doesn't know anything about reality or how much risk they are at. If you are caught outside, your chances of death are above 100%. If you are not in a shelter of any kind, lock all doors and close blinds very gently and quietly. However, even that is very risky. If any movement can be seen at your house, you'll be dead. At night, do not look outside windows as they are mostly active at nights. But doesn't mean they aren't active during daytimes. Stay tuned for more information regarding this dangerous phenomenon taking place. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. 6 nuclear bombs have been spotted in the air, and these impacts are so huge that it will impact the entire North American and South American continent. Also, it has been found that Mexico has fallen just a few hours ago due to their military's weakness. Another tornado has formed in the United States, and everyone is now in more danger. If you are outside, your eternal suffering is 100%, and you cannot avoid it. If you go outside even for 2 minutes, you're dead. So please take my advice. You also are advised to seek an underground shelter, as you will die if you don't. And this tornado will destroy any house in its path. Stay tuned to local outlets for further information on this phenomenon. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. The rockets have impacted, and anyone that didn't shelter has died of the explosions. Around 50 million people remain in the United States. And only 512 million people remain in the whole North American continent. Anyways, this phenomenon has spread it into the entirety of South America. It is possible that it could spread all around the world. But that can't be confirmed at this time. You guys are advised to stay in your guys' shelters and do not make a sound. Limit movement, as it could cause loud sound. If you make a sound that loud, you will die. These gargantuan jacks have also gained better hearing power and can hear any sound that is 15 decibels. Stay tuned for further information on this dangerous phenomenon. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. There is now a new event for like the 60th time. There are now entities that possess animals of any kind, especially house pets. This has led to 3,500 deaths already. If you have a pet, you need to let it go immediately. When they get possessed, they will become ruthless to anyone they see in their path. If you get found by a possessed animal, defend yourself with any means. As a matter of fact, you should kill them immediately. These possessed animals have 8 legs, bony built body, sharp teeth sharp enough to cut a bone. Their tails extend to 50 centimeters, and they have 6 eyes to see anybody around them. If you don't have a weapon when you're seen by one of these possessed animals, you are as good as dead. As these animals can travel very fast and ram into their victims and bite every limb their victim has. Stay tuned for more information regarding this dangerous situation.
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government to bring you this broadcast. The gargantuan jacks have quintupled their power. This means their powers have increased by 5 times. You guys are now advised to not make a single sound, as the gargantuan jacks can hear anything that's 5 decibels. Try to avoid moving as much as humanly possible. However, you should move once in a while to not get your bones frozen and forget how to move. But do not make a sound more than 5 decibels. Anyways, stay tuned to local outlets for further information regarding this dangerous phenomenon.
We interrupt our programming. This is a global emergency. Important details will follow. The following message is transmitted at the request of the CEO of the United Nations. This is not a test, I repeat, this is not a test. The phenomenon has spreaded globally and every last remaining countries in the world have been affected by this event. The cause of this phenomenon was all because of a bomb that exploded in California, United States. The bomb has released many dangerous disasters and entities. Some have combined to form a gargantuan jack. There is approximately 250 gargantuan jacks all around the world. These gargantuan jacks are 50 meters tall, their bodies are muscularly built, they have red-eye pupils and have really good vision, they have very good hearing, their skin color is blue, and they have a tongue that is 20 meters tall. These gargantuan jacks are very dangerous and they torture anyone they see. However, God is still stronger than these gargantuan jacks, by the way. Just trust God, as he could terminate these creatures. Anyways, if you see a gargantuan jack, you are lost forever. Stay tuned to local outlets for more information regarding this dangerous situation.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than done. I thought you were the one listening to my heart instead of my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United Nations. A 9.3 magnitude earthquake is happening near the Yellowstone National Park. This could lead to an eruption of the Yellowstone supervolcano and block out the sun for 20 years. The chances of the Yellowstone supervolcano is 25%. If this happens, this would happen within 12 hours, as this earthquake is so powerful and is one of the highest ranking earthquakes in history. All facilities have shut down since this situation is so dangerous that you'll die if you go outside. So it isn't safe for the doctors or any business runners or workers. As last broadcast said, all of this was caused by a bomb that is called a ghost bomb. This has sent out billions of entities, and some have merged to create one gargantuan jack. Only 5.5 billion people remain on Earth for now. This ghost bomb was set off around a week ago, and it has caused lots of chaos around the Earth since then. Stay tuned for more information regarding this dangerous situation.
done. I thought you were the one listening to my heart instead of my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me. You left me falling and landing inside my grave. I know that you want me dead. I take prescriptions to make me feel A-okay. I know it's all in my head. I have these lucid dreams where I can't move a thing, thinking of you in my bed. You were my everything, thoughts of a wedding. over again. I didn't want it to end. Now watch it blow in the wind. I should've listened to my friends. Leave the shit in the past, but I wanted to last. You were made out of plastic, fake. I was tangled up in your drastic ways. Who knew evil girls had the prettiest face? You gave me a heart that was full of mistakes. I gave you my heart and you made heartbreak. You made my heart break. You made my heart ache. You made my heart break. You made my heart ache. You made my heart break. You made my heart ache. You made my heart break again. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than done. I thought you were the one listening to my heart instead of my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me. I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than done. I thought you were the one listening to my heart instead of my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you bleed for reaching greatness, relentless, you survive. They never lose hope when everything's cold and the fighting's near. It's deep in their bones, all right into smoke when the fire is fierce. No, pick yourself up, 'cause legends never die when the world's calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time you leave for reaching greatness, legends never die.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. It has been confirmed that the Yellowstone supervolcano will erupt within the next 15 minutes. When that happens, the United States will be covered in ashes, the sun will be blocked out for 20 years, and many tornadoes with fire will happen during the 20 years. This event could lead to the extinction of many species including us. This was caused by a magnitude 9.3 earthquake in Yellowstone National Park. It is also too late to evacuate. Well, not like it is safe to evacuate because of these very dangerous events happening all across the world. Every house in the continent will get covered in ashes and burnt down. So it is advised to seek an underground shelter if you have one. If you don't, you might get burnt depending on how tall your house is. If you have a single-story house, you are gonna get burnt to crisp. You need to have at least a house around 10 meters tall to not get burned. An ash cloud will also get sent 5 miles into the atmosphere and will rain for 20 years straight. Stay tuned for more information regarding these dangerous situations.
The following message is transmitted at the request of what's left of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Our country has fallen. This has led to the death of 5 billion deaths around the world. Right now, only 3.25 billion people remain on the earth and the rest of the population will get wiped out within the next 7.5 hours. Right now, it is literally raining dead bodies and organs all across the world. In fact, it is raining so hard that the oceans have turned into blood due to the bloody precipitation across the world. A tsunami of blood has hit California 30 minutes ago. You are on your own now. Your death is inevitable. There is now 1,500 gargantuan jacks across the world and now it is impossible to survive all of this. The president and his representatives have died and now are being tortured for eternity. I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do to stop this. Nukes weren't even enough to destroy these creatures. There was one report saying that their limbs got twisted at full force and their arms became their legs and their legs became their arms and their body became their head and their head became their body. There was one report saying their eyes became their ears and their ears became their eyes. There was one report saying that they got struck by lightning for 5 minutes straight then they died after. There was one report saying that they vomit all their organs out then they died 2 minutes later to suffer. There was one report saying they couldn't move their body at all and they sat there vomiting demons, and then they died from losing 5 liters of blood. Every virus that has ever happened since the start of time has came back stronger than ever. There is a virus being referred as XTT23. These symptoms are skins turning fully black, flesh being burned off or ripped off, organs exploding, nausea, extreme depression, bleeding from the eyes, nose, mouth, and hands, and going extremely deaf. The world has now ended. Oh my god, what was that? Oh shit, it is a gargantuan jack. Someone please help me before I end.